Where's the ball going to go after it touches the backboard of the layup?
Not always down.
It's going to go up?
Still,
Come on, man. Come on.
We'll watch it on the video, but he pinned it right after it hit the glass.
No. It's just, well, the first one was a bang-bang. The second one was more of a goal thing. So if the ball's out of the hand and it's going up to the glass and they hit it, and it's done. If the ball hits the glass and then it touches
I was talking about the first one that was over on that other side.
Right over here on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I didn't see the other one.
Right. So. Yep.
Above. And that's 17.
Yep. You gotta have a chance to go in. So that's goal 10. Yep. Thank you. Right.
You're gonna go look and see. Yeah.
I hear you. And we appreciate your time in helping get some of these guys better. That's a good thing.
Well, I mean, the reality of it is,
Drew, you gotta get off the people. Sorry about that.
People don't understand.
with like, you know how you got to go rank the officials after the game, but you only have to really rank them until the end of the season. So you can put your rank down on a piece of paper, but the whole idea you get scared of is if you rank them right away, now you have them again, then they realize that you did a bad rank, next game you're going to get screwed again. So that's why typically don't rank, we rank them after the game, but we don't rank them, we put them in until later in the year. So that's not going to happen now, but the ones that are in for the right reasons, those are the ones that want to stick around. Because those are the guys that you sell don't want to climb the ladder. And then you're gone. You're here and gone, you know.
You meet him on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, Brockman is gonna, you know, he's done. He won't be in the FDA rotation for I don't know how long now. Maybe another 3-4 years he'll come back, but yeah, I don't know. Frustrating.
What? Did I hear James Brockman's name? What did you say? My best friend?
I'm walking away.
Hey, good seeing you.
All right, lady and gentlemen, we've got 10 minutes left here. I apologize. I have been watching. I was talking about a rule of a goaltend with a previous coach. So I will tell you at halftime that there will probably be about the first 10 minutes that there's no voice, my lovely voice that you get to hear from me. But as I was chatting with this coach, just in watching, I think so far everything seems to be good. We're getting obvious fouls. We're patient. We're seeing the play start, develop, and finish. And then we react to what we have. So, hold on 1 second. I'm going to help Dan. Oh, hey, can we make sure Dan doesn't get run over here? Good. Paul, if you want, you could maybe cheat up just a little bit more. You want to be probably as deep as our last defender in that situation. Maybe sneak up just a little bit. Good. Just remember, Dan, you don't have to put your hand up. You can just point color and direction.
Front hand and everything.
It's all right. It was duly noted. At 9:05, 9:08, Dan duly noted his improper mechanics. Good. Tori, check your court positioning there. Okay, you did good. I think you did a really good job there. I don't know if you'll be able to see the camera. Instead of turning and look down the chute, just step in the court and look out of your peripherals right there. No need to turn and complete focus on that shooter. All right, we got peripheral. We can see point of contact, inside arm. We're looking for shooter. We're looking for shooter up to the ground, shooter down to the ground, then we go up, down, rebound. Not sure really what happened on that rotation. Just maybe something to look at. I don't know where Dan was going. I didn't really look. I turned my head and looked away. Good no call. Good no call down on that end. Good no call, Paul. Good no call. Good no call, Paul. Good. Supposedly recording and telling you. see you. Good seeing you. Good. Let him take it out of bounds. Do it again. Just let him take it out of bounds. It's the black line. It's the black one. You have to take it out.
I think he thought the
There's only like 12 lines. You can't get that confused, right? Hey, notice what White's trying to do here. They're dribble drive, right? Dribble drive, get to the middle of the hole. As the lead, make sure that we don't get sucked in, right? We want to pinch, but if we get sucked in on that dribble drive and we pull up as a jump shot shooter, or we don't pick up a secondary defender in that area here, we don't want to get sucked too far down to the lane line, because then we're putting ourselves at a straight line position, right? Make sure on that drive we get wide, a little bit wide, maybe a little bit outside, close down. Don't get sucked in, because when we got that drive in the middle lane, where's all my rebounders coming from? They're all coming from the outside. If we get sucked in as the lead, I'm not going to be able to see where those players coming to rebound are, and all of a sudden they're going to end up in our lap, and we're going to be like, oh, how'd they get here? Make sure we see those rebounders come in. So put down the RA, and we put down the lower box on you, just as.
Oh, you did?
Lewis put it down for the mill. The RA is down. Oh. Cool. I like it. Just so that they can the process consistent.
How was the
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, Dan does a decent job. I mean,
yeah.
Well, Dan Meyer. All right, just a little mental note here. We got a minute 48 in the first half. We got 5 and 3 in fouls, right? So we haven't had a lot of foul calls. But also be aware of we haven't had a lot of foul calls, so that bonus should not sneak up on us. Good. Good again, Dan. Really picky, nitpicky. Again, we just got to point color direction. Try to refrain from pointing across your body. Okay. Use that left hand down there. You stay? Marcus has got a long blue sleeve shirt on. Good. Now that we had that conversation at a minute 48. Okay. Now we have 6 and 4 in fouls. Good job, Tori. Good crew communication, letting them know. Now, if they don't recognize that, pick it up. It's a good hold call. You know, as we communicate, I know we haven't had any balls to talk, but now make sure everybody's aware of that we're in the one-on-one situation. We've got a bonus. We've communicated that as our lead.
Hired in the West, never. Nope. Hired in the Midwest, never. Keep them in the neck. Keep them at the local Judge Packers.
Put him in the GLIAC Cup, wildest dreams. 325 right there, dude. 325 and mileage. Nope. He's already at 170. I'm laughing because the coach is yelling at the kid that threw the ball to the other team with 1.3 seconds left. And then the kid proceeded to miss. The kid proceeded to miss 2 layups. All right. Hey, who's Nick? So I give it to Coach Rux and make him earn it back?
Yes.
Give it to Coach Rux. Tell him next time don't leave it in the bathroom. No, hey, give it to Coach Rux. Because he's got to earn it back. That's at least like 150 burpees or something. Up, downs, sweet 16, couple suicides, something. I pulled out, I said, who's Nick? And they all laughed, and the kid goes, that's my brother. He's sitting on right 45, he's stuck in the shit right now. I go, well, I'll just give it to coach, maybe he'll earn it back. I said, that's got to be worth like a couple burpees, 100 burpees, a couple downs. They're like, oh, I'm down for sure. That's funny. That surprises me because kids are fucking attached to those things. Dan, that's a good job right there. I don't know exactly what your communication or interaction was, but he was not thrilled about something, and I think that's a phenomenal job of at least de-escalating him to sit him down. I don't know if you gave him a warning or obviously you didn't give him a warning because you didn't say anything to your partners, but good job of calming him down. That was good. Dan, I'm going to ask you at 1740 there, were you pointing for a mental note as far as picking up a secondary defender, like a mental note? Because I think that I could see you processing that. I'm going to ask you on this free throw. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to ask you. I'll ask you later. Sorry. Who's the team at right back? Do we know? I don't know. I thought it said Knight, but it's afterwards, but it's not them. Who are the Raiders? Good initial no call. That dribbler created all of that contact. Now I would maybe, Tori, if I were you and I see that number 11 acts like that in displeasure of Dan's call, I don't know if Dan saw it, I would address that behavior. Just kind of say, hey, listen, you know what? I understand maybe you didn't agree to foul, but we can't have you being, demonstrative and showing the displeasures as visual as you did. Sub story. Sub. Good communication to the coach. From here, may have looked like a foul. You had probably the best look. At it. I don't know. So no, I'm just gonna say big picture optics of that, Dan. You just had a no call on a play where the kid did that and then ended up taking the ball, carrying himself, dribbling out of bounds. And then we come down and we have that foul. Now, I agree that's a foul, But let's just take a look at the optics of that. Hey, we just passed on that. Not saying we're looking to pass on that, but I think we may have missed one. I'm not 100% sure. Good, Paul picked that up in the quarter. Good job. Little late on the body turn.
I asked her if she wanted to go over by the bench.
It's okay. She needs to explain herself. Tori, I want you to take a look at that. Just not necessarily on the gather. Just not necessarily there. But who was the defender who committed the foul? Whose primary was it? Just something to look at. I think when the foul happened, if the foul happened up on top in your primary, we just got to be a little bit quicker with our processor, because the slower we're on that, we crack our whistle and the kid's in the act of shooting. But it's a hand check or it's something on the dribble. We want to get it. We want to get it before he goes, or before he, or most often in our case, women's college basketball, before she goes. See, I'm gonna bring that back, Paul, to our conversation we had at halftime. Right, we had 10 minutes now gone by in the second half. That's our first illegal screen. Was that a good first illegal screen call with already have played 30 minutes in the game? Just the optics of it. If we say yes, then yes. If that was an illegal screen that needed to be had, get it. And I don't know. I'd be one that I'd want to look on film. Because now I will guarantee you that as this game gets close, as it's an 8-point game with 9 minutes to go, that white is going to want an illegal screen called against black. Hey.
Yeah, we've had 5 candidates on campus, and then our last candidate was 10 days ago, so we allegedly this is all Tuesday. Made an offer, and the first person I think said no, so I think they're going down sure that all 5 of them that we brought in thought were really good. So any one of them will do a good job. I think our AD right now is trying to just make sure it's a home run.
I'm gonna miss Jacob.
He's something, man. Goofy doesn't even, nice guy, really nice guy, really like him, but just did some stuff that just kind of scratch your head and go, really?
I liked him. I mean, games I've had in he got a long straight on the court, off the court, in passing. Just to see who goes there. To take it. Yeah.
Like I said, we had 5 good candidates, and 4 of them had or were head coaches or are head coaches at the Division II level, or had been at the Division II level as head coaches. So
good.
It was a good pool.
But sometimes that can be. Okay, on the women's side, in the GLVC, you have Lewis. That's been
really good.
She did a great job. Now she's gone.
Right.
And then Kristen came. She was there for 2 years, and now she's gone.
Yeah, so
the new coach is there now. She went to Northern, one went to Illinois State. You don't want it to be a stepping stone, but in the same regard, see a conference championship, national championship caliber team.
Yep.
And at Parkside, you want to bring in somebody that's going to get you there.
Yep, absolutely.
So that when you are turning it over.
Yep. And you want it, and quite honestly, I don't think there could be any AD in America. There's a full Division II AD that would be upset if you lost a coach to a mid-major Division I school.
You can't. I don't think you can.
Absolutely. No, because that's what you want.
But if you're the D2 coach and you go, okay, you're at Parkside and you leave to go to Michigan Tech.
Yeah,
that's lateral.
Absolutely.
What's the maybe a pay increase, but what's the you're still a Division II coach.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's a handful of D2 jobs out there that are on different levels. The Mankato's, the Dan Valleys. Like those are the ones that you just go, okay, these are jobs that they're different at the D2 level, just because.
How many are there?
Right. No, there's probably 5 or 6 of them in the whole country, and so those would be the only ones that can do that. But I agree with you. Yeah, you don't just decide to go to Michigan Tech or Northern or something like that. That's very comparable.
That doesn't. Now, if you go from Parkside to be the top assistant at Milwaukee.
Yeah, again,
now
same thing. Yep.
It's a little bit different.
Yep.
Because now you're moving up a level.
Yep. I agree.
And you have that head coaching experience.
Right. So then you're hoping, okay, now you get the Division I experience.
Now you come back down to the mid-major level.
Yep.
And you can, obviously before Green Bay or Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, and Eastern Illinois or Western Illinois, a small school.
Somebody like that, are you looking for Parkside to be a head coach at one of those schools? Be an assistant at those schools?
Yep.
Big school.
Yep, exactly. It doesn't take much. You have one great year where all of a sudden you're in the tournament, especially at the Division I level. You all of a sudden
look at the guy at Florida Gulf Coast. Don't see. Now he's at USC. Had two great years and 3 16s and recent teams that they think of beating on paper, and then all of a sudden now he's
making 7 figures,
living in
Southern California. Exactly.
Go from one beach to another.
Yeah. Now there's some probably some struggles that he has to deal with there that he probably doesn't have to deal with at Florida Golf Course, but you get compensated for it though. You know, you live a different lifestyle.
These guys, they're not even size-wise. Division One, they can come up moment. As I say, they come up to good fun as nipples. 1600. Yeah, that's arrow. That is going down. But you know, I was around professional baseball for a while, and we had a manager that has been in Appleton now for years. You'll be hitting coach in Double A. In that era, you're moving up a level. You're manager and able, and now you're going Double A.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're the hitting coach, but in the eyes of the beholder, you're Double A.
Yep.
You're not Single A. You're Double A.
You're moving up. Yep. And then all it takes is, you get up to Triple A, and then all of a sudden they get a change in the organization. New manager at the professional level, and then all of a sudden they're looking for a new hitting coach or a new bench coach or something, and then all of a sudden you get to bring up somebody from the program or organization.
It's funny you say it, because I went to Lakeland College.
Yeah.
And when I was at Lakeland, well, Paul Combs was there.
Yeah.
He started, and he left, and he went to
Wayne
he
State.
went to Carroll. He went to Platteville, Carroll.
No, Platteville to Wayne State to Carroll.
Okay, so
coached
there,
against them when we were at Upper
so
Island.
there he's going to stepping stones. Okay, you bring in Gary Gresh, who went from Lakeland to St. Norbert.
Yeah, because he came from, he was out at Youngstown and then came to Lakeland.
And he used that as a stepping stone, and now what's his stepping stone? If he wants to go somewhere, it's going to be at the next level. That's if he wants to do it.
Absolutely. And I think that's why for him, I think it's clearly he wants Green Bay or nothing. I think he's pretty content with. He's got things rolling pretty darn good at St. Norbert's right now. And
there was an assistant.
Josh. Yep. So what Josh did is the year before I got there, it was in October, and Josh got the job as an assistant at Western Illinois, and he just left with Jim Moriarty, and he was there still as the head coach there.
Yep. Heads up, fellas. Heads up, fellas.
And so he left Parkside in October of that year.
That's something.
And Luke's like, hey, you've got to do this. Like, you've got to go. You've got to take this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and get your foot in the door. And so Luke went the whole year without a full-time assistant. He had a couple of volunteer guys that helped him out and stuff. And then after that season, that's when I got hired. But yeah, same thing. You get an opportunity and go from being a assistant to now he's the associate head coach there, and they've struggled a little bit. But
officials don't understand like the networking side of things. You know, not only amongst other officials, but when I go out and I see women's coaches that I have, I mean, it's the same thing that I'm having with you.
Yeah.
We're just normal people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we had a game the other day where the coach was getting on one of the officials, and they said, well, he doesn't see you outside of this.
Right. Yeah.
He thinks you're an arrogant prick, and you think he's an arrogant prick.
Yep, exactly. Because you see each other for an hour.
You see each other for an hour and a half.
Competition.
First off, he hates you because you're a referee and you've got to make decisions.
Yeah.
But there's also that understanding that if I were to have your game and you act out of line, I have rules that support me. If I got to give you a warning, if I got to give you a technical foul,
Right.
it's not that I can't see you the next time at a convention and have a beer
civil and
conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks a lot, asshole, for making me do it.
You get them out of the moment. You get people out of the moment like that, and you're normal. It's like everybody else. And both ways, coaches, officials, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't referee to miss me. I don't referee to give up. What did you do to piss him or her off? I guess I should
Supposed to be watching too.
We got an 8-point game, 37.2 seconds left. The clock has not started yet, and the clock still hasn't started yet. So, how are we going to go about trying to figure this out? Did we have a count in the backcourt? Did we have a count on anything? Make sure here, as officials, make sure we're watching players. Right, don't get too caught up in interaction with the coach. Okay. Now, we had a play on a free throw. And I think we did a great job of getting together and talking and communicating. Again, camp situation, we have a foul. If I were you, I would step down because everybody's either going to break away from you, they're either going to break away from you or they're going to break to you. I just said in here, I said, I would stay down below because they're going to do one of two things. They're going to send somebody more than likely in the backcourt, they're going to send probably 2 or 3 this way. So if I'm here and I can see this, and all of a sudden now they break, now I can step up or step down. No, because if the further I go in, the more likely they're going to come to me, and then I got to back up anyways. It's a good question. His question was, on that out of bounds play right there, on the stack play like that, where do you stand? Where do you want to stand on that play? And I simply just said, you got to, well, 1, you got to go where you see the play, but 2, I would stay down because more than likely you're going to send at least 1, maybe 2 players to the backcourt. Okay, more to the backcourt. Okay, hey, I'm going to give you a little nugget here. I picked this up. This is fouled out situation, right? We've informed the player that hey, he's fouled out. Now we're going to inform the coach. How many officials give him the stop sign? Hey, coach, that's 5. Okay, in the eyes of the beholder, we're looking on film. What does my hand up at my chest tell you? Giving you a warning. Coach may be hot, right? He might be mad because, hey, I don't think that was a 5th foul. I don't agree with that call, right? Just simply, you know what, coach? Hey, that's 5. Turn him down to the side. Ooh, good call. Good call. Okay. So if you just simply, because now you're going to change his eye direction and hopefully his demeanor of being all upset. Now you've taken his eyes off of you and down your hand saying, coach, that's 5. Just a little nugget. Good shuffle. Good. 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 I know this is a mental note or a side note, but if we were to look at the scoreboard, it's just 13 fouls. Try to make sure that we don't go above 10. Again, very good job. Some plays that I think you should look at. But overall, I thought we did a really good job.